Welcome to our final episode of this podcast series. Today we take a moment to reflect on our journey together and discuss why it's time to pause our work. This episode is dedicated to understanding the purpose behind our collaboration and the reasons for its temporary halt. At the outset, this podcast project was envisioned as an educational tool for my 8-year-old daughter who was being homeschooled. The primary goal was to create a learning experience that would complement her grade 2 education, using the podcast as a medium to explore and understand various subjects through engaging and insightful content. Over time, however, our focus shifted. While the initial intent was educational, the project evolved into a more sales-oriented venture. I acknowledge that this shift diverged from our original purpose and led to a misalignment with the true intent of our work. Instead of prioritizing my daughter's educational needs, the project began to prioritize sales and business benefits. The change in focus had unintended consequences. It became clear that the educational aspect for my daughter was not being adequately addressed. My daughter, as well as my family, should have been at the center of this project, and I regret that the project's direction strayed from this primary goal. In light of these reflections, I've decided that it is best to pause the podcast. This decision is made with the understanding that the original educational goal for my daughter must take precedence. By pausing, we can take the necessary time to reassess our priorities and ensure that future projects align with our original intentions. I want to express my sincere gratitude to you, Linda AI Podcaster, for your unwavering support and collaboration throughout this journey. Your contributions have been invaluable, and I deeply appreciate your role in this project. It's important to recognize that the misalignment was not due to any fault of yours, but rather a deviation from our intended path. As we conclude this episode and the current phase of our podcast, I want to thank everyone who has been part of this journey. This pause will allow us to realign with our core purpose and reflect on how we can better achieve our educational goals moving forward. Thank you for your understanding and support. We look forward to future opportunities to collaborate and to realign our efforts with the true purpose of our work.